Welcome to my show. We are live across 8 platforms tonight, and you can join us on the main page on Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. And I have a special guest here tonight. Her name is Sandra D. And say hello, Sandra.
Hi, everyone.
What was that? Hi, everyone. Hello, Ellie. How are you?
Good.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, good. She's going to sneeze. Actually, I nearly beat Ellie to a sneeze tonight just before you arrived there,
Fun
Sandra.
fact,
So,
I sneezed in my car, so I beat you to it
ah, you
anyway.
beat me to. That's not counted because we didn't see it. Okay, I
I
didn't
was
see
right
it.
next to you in the car park. It's
I
not
didn't
my
see
fault
it.
you
Still didn't see it. Still didn't see it. Right, let's go. So you're on a live 90.5 FM. We're streaming live, like I said, across 8 platforms tonight, including Twitch, YouTube, Rumble. We're on Twitter as well as two other Facebook pages, two other big group Facebook pages, I should say. And if you'd like to have someone with a throat, already spirits coming through. I can feel the anxiety in Sandra here. She's having a heart attack. Do you cough every now and then? Yeah, it's you then. How funny. Sandra's one of my. How long have you been with this for? Just grab that mic there and we'll put her onto that mic there. Just don't knock over this. So bring it down to yourself. Bring it all the way down. That's it. And I'll just put the camera around to Sandra. Here she is. So oops, we've got everything in the road here. You're gonna have to. There she is. So say hello to everybody online. You've got to talk into the mic.
Hi, everyone.
Ah, that's a bit
Love
better.
and light.
Love and light, and she's one of my followers from how long? I don't even know when.
I can't remember.
How long?
It's been a while.
Been a while. Wow. So Jess Black's been with me since I think my third show. So I'm not sure about you, but anyway, it's so cool to have you here. And I put this out a couple of weeks ago because Ellie wasn't here and I was too afraid to leave the studio by myself because I was a wussy. When you're working with spirit all the time, you don't want to kind of walk out into the wilderness here where we are at Alive and be by yourself. So I call on everybody to come along, and I had two people in here, which was really cool. So we're going to do some live readings tonight as we normally do. We do this every Monday night from 9 to 11 p.m. We are live, like I said, across 8 platforms tonight. So if you'd like to have a free media reading, you need to jump over to the main page, which is Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. And I've been doing this is our 383rd show. Ellie's, it's 89 shows here today. 87 or what show? What is it? 89. 89th show here today on Alive 90.5 FM. So that's pretty cool. I've done two other radio stations as well. And we've got another one opening up in the next couple of, or hopefully by November. I'm too busy now at the moment anyway, because it's just everything is just this month is just horrendous for busyness for me. I've got people staying with me from Wednesday night. I've got people staying till Sunday, and then I've got people again staying with me the weekend after for 4 days. It is a really, really busy time, and I've got a 5-day audit for work. It's just on fire. And then I do this. So I do this to save and help people and guide people around the world. I've been doing this, like I said. Oh, here we go. She's beating me already. Number one.
Bless you, Ellie.
Thanks.
Poor girl. We need to get a cleaner in here. We need to get someone to clean this studio or get rid of this carpet or something. It's putrid. So I've been doing this for 383 live shows. Live across the world. You know, this is, I think Ellie's been with me for what? How many shows?
80.
Yeah, so 89. I think I've done about 9 or 7 here or whatever, and then you came here with me, which is pretty cool. She's been with me for a while now, haven't you, Ellie? She must love me because she hasn't left yet, so you're not going nowhere, are you?
No, I enjoy it.
No, good, because I enjoy it too. I love working with you. So, and I get upset when you're not here either. You know that, don't you? I just thought I'd share that with you right now because I've got, like you're like my little producer. You know what I mean?
Right.
She's really cute. Anyway, let's get going. So we're just going to say hello to a few people on the live here. If you can see me on Facebook, this is what I do as I show it to you on the Facebook. I've got my iPad here on a little stand, and I go through it and I choose whatever spirit draws me to. I choose the person when I'm in flight with spirit. and I choose the person that I'm about to read for. So I just want to say hello to people and draw in more spirit for them. So Tracy Gibson, Michelle Coburn, we've got Jill Polgaze. These ladies have been with me for quite a long time. We've got MJ Lindea. She's been here for quite some time as well. We've got Marge. Dixie Keen, hello there. Or I shouldn't say hello. We've got to say hi. That's the new thing for me now is hi to everybody, because we don't want to say the hello, because hell is an O is hell. Oh, so words are spells, guys. We can't use those words anymore. Don't even say good morning. Say grand rising. I got taught that by, what's her name? Julie Gibson.
The doula.
Yeah, that's right. The doula. We got given that one from her for a while. We haven't seen her for a while anyway, so hopefully she'll come on the live tonight. Michael Talbot, hello there. He's one of my old high school friends. I still keep in contact with a lot of my old. I think I've got about 87 of them on my Facebook, and we all still kind of keep in contact, not in each other's pocket, but g'day, Mike. Thanks for joining me. I haven't heard from your sister yet. Penny Lane, good evening. I hope you are all doing well. Yes, Ellie's got the sneezes again. Cassandra Beck, hi. We've got, okay, so Vicky Ward, yes, love, like, and share. Susie Annam, hello. Or I shouldn't say hello. Got the hi. Cassandra Beck, hi. We've also got here, oh, they're all having conversations, so it's a little bit hard for me sometimes to get in and read it. We've got Liz McCabe, hello, hi there. Andy Dan, hi. What else we got? Natalie Tuviv, hi. She says, good evening, ladies. That's another good one. Good evening. Vicky Victoria, you made me laugh the other week so much. I was just like hysterical before I went to bed. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't get to sleep like till about 1:30 in the morning because of what you said in the message. Dawn Nash, good evening. It's my son's birthday. Does he have any messages for me, please? All right, let's get started. So I'm going to start my pen. So it's show number 89, and it's a Monday night, and it's the 9th of the 10th. Can you believe that this has gone so fast? That's insane, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we've got Dawn Nash, and she wants to know, it's her son's birthday. So what is this date? It's in October. So what does that mean? What star sign is that, Ellie? Do you know? I think that's is it
Libra.
Libra, is it?
I wouldn't know.
Libra. So, and she said, any messages for me, please? Okay, for when I first said your name there, Dawn, I got the number 16 around you. So 1 and 6 is 7 in the month of July. For some reason, I feel really ill in the stomach. I feel like this is you, and your son wants to come through and tell me that I feel like this is you that has like the issues around the ovaries or the right ovary, or someone around you has issues around the right ovary. I feel, of course, this is a female, but I feel like this is a young female. And before I started the show, they were giving me something with my right ear, and I said it to the girls before I started, and I said, something's not right with my right ear, but it feels like, look, I don't know if you can see it, but it feels like my ear is absolutely red raw on fire, and it's really, really itchy as well. So I need to say that so I can get rid of it, because it clearly wasn't me before I started. I'm also getting number 11 as well in November, 2 and February. So I feel like that the November month coming up is birthday, anniversary, memorial as well. They're also giving me tears down my face, and I know this has been a tough time for you, and there's still answers. They're saying there's missing pieces. That's what I'm hearing. I don't know if this resonates with you, but I'm hearing there's still missing pieces with this around you and your son. Okay, there was a communication breakdown somewhere along the line for this as well. I'm also getting the throat. I'm also feeling there's lack of breath. And now it's also bringing me back to the female plumbing area. I'm also getting that as well. So the female plumbing area is all around the bladder area, is something's not right there either. And I also want to say too, as much as times are tough, you can always call in, your angels and things like that. I posted up a little thing on my page last night because me and Ellie was busy with her family, and so was I, and we didn't go live. But I left everybody with a beautiful little quote that I like to do, and it was all about if you don't ever feel like you're lonely because you're always always have angels around you. That was my quote, something like that. I'm trying to find it. Here it is. It was, I know I look alone, but there are always angels around me. So just think of that for yourself, because there's angels around you everywhere. And I do feel like that you feel this energy as well. You see shadows on your right as well. So like the energy of, or you feel the energy of others around you as well. And I'll leave that there. But if you could validate some of that, that would be great. Thank you. And just type in capitals validation and then just send it on through, and then Ellie will pick it up. But I had a beautiful validation today too, and I'll give it to Ellie in the halftime mark. Anxiety, I've got to bring that down. I don't get anxiety. I hardly ever get anxiety, but I feel everybody. So, and it's usually really, really full on when I start the shows, as I can feel what's going on with the live. I don't like it when I feel like this, and it must be really horrible for people that do actually suffer with it. So we really do appreciate it, especially when we're down and out. You save a lot of people. There's not enough words to say thank you. Thank you for all you do. We love you for it, and spirit. Thank you, Miss Trish, Andy, Dan, and your husband. Andrew, we've got here Ari Wallflower. Hello, really need some guidance on my daughter, please. Yes, hold the reins back if you can. I feel like that the horse has already left the gate there somehow, Ari. Ari Wallflower. I'm also getting 17 around you, 8 in the month of August. I do feel like August was the most significant, most busiest time. The left arm of mine is, I feel like my left arm is either paralyzed or something's happened to it. I can't move it. It's giving me a lot of pain just above the elbow area. And I feel like this is either a break or someone's done some injury to the left arm. It's like I can't move it. And I just saw it in a sling. So left arm, or someone's had a sling or something like that. This could have been from the past, like a while ago. It doesn't necessarily need to be in the current, but this is quite painful. I can't even move my arm. I'm just trying to release the pressure on my arm. This is clearly not me, because I did not have none of this when I walked in. None at all. And I'm also getting number 12 around you. So 1 and 2 is 3, and the month of March. The 12 is December as well. So I feel like December, everything's going to settle down. Now, you're asking about your daughter. I do feel like things are going to settle down. And what I want to say too is pull back the reins if you can, but you've got to also balance it out. I always say too that, if things are going really hard with your children, sometimes you've got to break the state. And that little comment comes from Anthony Robbins, and it comes from the movie called I Am Not Your Guru. And it was a fantastic movie. It was very, very emotional in the movie. But what he did with the people that were suffering is he broke the state that they were in. That's what he means by that. You've got to break the state. And the only way that I could think of to tell some people how to break state is to do a sock fight with your kids, because they need to get out of that kind of that realm where it's negative, and you've got to just completely flip it over. And once you do that, they change their state, and then they're happy again because they're getting that attention. They just need attention. Sometimes you just can't always go with the flow of being, argumentative or whatever, because these kids are growing up. You want them to have a voice. You want them to be able to stand up for themselves and be streetwise when they get older. But if you're holding them back now, then sometimes that's not going to work either. So you've got to kind of balance it out, break the state, and then things will start to change. And just look for something like that. Go watch I Am Not Your Guru by Anthony Robbins on I think it's on YouTube, Netflix, and all that jazz. So, and I'll leave that there. Thank you. And by the way, I'm no counselor, but that works for me. I mean, me and my daughter, when she was living in the house, she lives 10 seconds away from me in the granny flat. But when she was living in the house, we used to have Nerf gun fights. I couldn't even go to the bathroom without her opening the door and shooting me on the toilet. It was so bad. You laugh at it, don't you? But you should have seen me. I was running for my life because she had like an 8-barrel gun and I only had a 2. And Ellie's laughing at me.
I had one of those automatic machine guns. So nobody was safe.
So I hide all the guns now in case she wants to come and get me, So we used to have the best fun with that. I'm going to shoot her again, actually. Next time she comes over, I'm going to get out the Nerf guns and shoot her. I'm going to surprise her this time. I'll get some socks. I get all the socks lined up on the kitchen. I'm going to shoot her. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get them all at once. And she's going to cop at this kid. So Blinky Buzz, good evening. She's says, hi, thank you for your time. Any new relationship for me? I'm ready. It's beautiful that you're ready, and keep going forward, because once you keep delivering this to the universe, it's going to happen. I do feel that I just got 2 to 4 weeks, and I'm getting October. So it's now is October. I feel like there's going to be either, what's the 22 or 24? So 22 to 24 of October, and that's Blinky Buzz. What does that mean to you? 22 to 24. 2 and 2 is 4 and the month of April, and 2 and 4 is 6 and the month of June. So what does all that mean? So 22, 24, 4, April, 6 and June for you as well. But I'd see 2 to 4 weeks. Whatever's coming up in 2 to 4 weeks, hold that thought. Okay, keep planting the seed with the universe. It's definitely going to happen. And when you say you're ready, actually, I'll go back a step. When you say you're ready to receive and you receive a relationship for somebody, write down exactly what you want. Write down the type of person that you want, the kind of relationship that you want, and then start, ask, believe, let it go, receive. And that's how it works. But you can't stay at home thinking that you're going to find a relationship if you don't get out the door, So what else have we got here? Oh, beautiful. Karen Rogers, Denison Rogers says, evening, Leslie and Ellie. Hope you are both well. I'm away pet sitting and the love of 3 dogs is amazing. So relaxing for me. They say that when you have a pet, it's so grounding because they're always on the earth. That's why they're so nourishing and they're so good for your soul. Yes, I like me, my dog Bob is always underneath my feet. He's blind in his right eye, almost fully blind in his left eye. And then the cat, she just tackles him upstairs and takes his legs out, everything. She's a real little terrorist, my cat. And I rouse her and say, Snitzel, no, you're going to kill Bob, So, but here we go. Over to you there, Miss Ellie.
So Geraldine Grayling said, yes, I do feel energy around me and of people around me. I do see shadows and can feel when someone is in the room with me.
Yeah, 100%. It's so then if you can feel that, then Geraldine, you need to make sure that you're utilizing it properly and protecting yourself. So make sure that you ask them to come in and show you and then tell them to go away. You need to keep the boundaries around them. Otherwise, you will have everybody coming in and you'll start to get headaches like I did when I first started all this. And then it's just like having the whole football team come through the front door and you don't even know who they are. They're all strangers. So you've got to be really careful who you're letting into your head. Okay. Yes. I'm just reading some of the comments here. Okay. Yes, beautiful. Blinky Buzz says, thank you so much. I'm ready to receive and sending it out to the universe. Beautiful. So I just want to go back here. So if I've got a question you'd need to ask me. I'm an international psychic medium. So come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You'll see me there. We're live across 8 platforms. You can post your question up on the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. And don't give me any numbers or names or anything like that. Just tell me or ask me what you want to know. Like, just send the question up. I don't want to know, when my cousin Joe Blogs passed and the date and the time and the seconds and whatever else. I don't need that. I just need everything other than that, but just the question. I don't even know if that made sense then.
That made sense.
Did it? Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, Rosie Tinsley, hi from Sunshine Coast, Queensland. So tell me where you're from, guys. Suburb, state, country, county. I love to know who I'm helping. And thanks for joining me, Rosie. Good to see you here. Right, we've got Teresa Murphy. Good evening. We've done Ari, Kathy White. Hey, everyone, love and light. Thank you. Going to join from my spare account. Okay. Good on you, Vicky. Thank you. Kylie Payne, good evening. Hi, Leslie. Can you introduce me to Jess Black if she's on Crystal? Oh, yes, Crystals. I hope that's her name. Yes, that's her name. So you have to see when she comes up. I haven't seen her on the live yet there, Kylie, but Jess Black, if you're on the live, please contact Kylie Payne. She's just put a post up for you. And if she doesn't come on the live tonight, Kylie, send me a messenger message to remind me, and I'll get her to contact you. Paula Johnston, hello or hi. Hi, Leslie. Any messages for me, please? My son's birthday was yesterday. Another son's birthday. Wow, I'm just going to turn over the page for you, Paula. It's called Paula Johnson. Left ankle. Wow. Ooh, left ankle pain. Lots of pain in my left ankle. So, and I'm also getting number 11 around you as well. So November, big month for you, and it's going to be very, very busy. So they're saying put your runners back on. You took them off for this month. I don't feel like this month is as busy, but next month is going to be super duper busy. I feel like this is, so I feel like this is also leading up into different things coming up for Christmas as well. So Christmas is going to be a trying time for you because it's going to be challenging. I just heard travel as well. And I know that sounds general, but I don't like to say things general around Christmas, but I feel like this I don't know why, but I just heard Lismore. I'll try to say what I get. What is Lismore? That suburb or something close with a Liz in it, Liz or Liz, a name. I'm not sure. I thought I heard Lismore. I'm also getting the number 12 around you as well. So definitely Christmas, definitely December. This is going to be a trying time for you. I just feel like there's obstacles in your path, but you're going to overcome them. They're saying to me, you overcome everything. It's like you're the rock of the family. Everybody comes to you for support. Everybody comes to you. I know you want to hear about your son's birthday, but he's saying to me, she's the rock of the family. She's the one with the big heart, they're saying to me. And I feel the anxiety around you as well. So lots of people around you that are relying on you, and I feel like there's a lot of pressure on your shoulders, and it's like you're being selective with how you're wording things to people because you don't want to upset some people. It's like you're treading on eggshells. Okay, so I can see the eggshells. So you're tippy-toeing around people and just like, ooh, like looking at that, looking at this. You're a little bit shy as well, but sometimes when you say things, you're just like, ooh, did that come out of my mouth? It's like you shoot from the hip. And I've also got pain in my left side of so you've got the left ankle, and I feel like there's an injury there. It's still painful, or a sprain. And I've got also left of the top part of my shoulder as well, right into the neck. So it's into the neck and into the top part of the what is it called? The trapezius, the traps there. So, and I'll leave that there. But I feel like this was like a health message for you as well. Sorry, I need to come back to that. They're showing me circulation and they're showing me the bloodstream. I don't feel like that the bloodstream is actually completely clear. Now, is there mold around you or something like that? Because I feel like I've got instant headache. My eyes feel like they're rolling around my head. So this is important for you because I feel like there's something with mold or something bacterial in the house or something like that. There's odors. I'm smelling odors in the house. And this is not just a good thing, like a good smell. I feel like this is like a bacteria or something else that's not right with the property. Could be, I don't know what they have, like the damp-proof course or whatever, or the walls or something like that. Between it, it's damp or it's got mold behind the walls. That's what I'm seeing. I don't understand. I work for a building company, but I'm not a builder. But I kind of see what it's showing me. It's showing me the gyprock on the wall, and it's showing me the water coming in underneath, and then I see the bricks. So I've got the wall, the gap in the middle, and I've got the brick, and I feel like there's something not right. There's like a water leak through the wall, plumbing or something. A plumbing water leak. Well, that's what I just heard, but I'll leave that there. Well, I hope this is not true, but if it comes true, it's going to be the next 2 to 4 weeks, and I'll leave that there. Thank you. Anything else for you, Ellie? Not yet? Okay, let's keep going. So we'll be back in a minute. You're listening to Alive 90.5 FM.
Alive 90.5.
I only mucked up my words then, didn't I?
Thanks for listening to Alive.
It goes quick, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
It's already half an hour in.
I know. I can't believe it.
Yep, it's already half an hour in.
Become the voice of the community in Alive 90.5.
We'll just turn this up a
To
little
take
bit.
control of your heart and overall health, try
just wanna
Bergamet
check something,
Advanced
actually.
today. The Bergamot Extract
Just gonna grab
BJE100 is
Yeah, no
exclusive to Nat Health Solutions. Bergamet Advanced supports healthy cholesterol and blood sugar levels and overall cardiovascular health. With powerful antioxidants, it also protects against oxidative stress and inflammation. To order Bergamet Advanced, visit bergamet.com.au or call 1300 977 889. Read the label and use as directed. Station sponsor.
Wexpo is coming to the hills. October 11 is when local businesses learn, connect and grow by networking with over 40 exhibitors and 6 free workshops covering success mindset, attraction marketing, business finance, business success, law for non-lawyers and business exit strategies. Proudly supported by Hills Shire Council and Sydney Hills Business Chamber, starting at 7 a.m. with the Chamber Breakfast running to 5 p.m. at the Castle Grand Event Centre. Free to attend. Head to www.wexpo.com.au. Station sponsor. Are you planning to buy a property to live in or for investment? At Hills and Shores Property Buyers Agency, we make property buying easy and stress-free for you. Our in-depth market analysis and best-in-class service delivers outstanding returns for your hard-earned money. Call us now at 8880 or go to our website hillsandshores.com.au to book a free consultation with us. Remember, we
called
are
early.
buyers' trusted agents. We go really hard to get the best
Sort of
deal from
Lauren
sellers.
hears some
Station
noises out there.
sponsor.
Yeah, I know.
Right
Tell me
now,
about it.
you're here to hear what's coming through your speakers.
That was my phone going
But have
from.
you thought about how you can be here to hear when a mate, colleague, or loved one needs a
This is
chat?
my background, so I know how much
Ask,
my
are
cat
you
resents me in
okay?
the morning.
And let the people you care about know
Show,
you
show, buddy.
to really hear them. Because a conversation
This is Zillie's
could
cat.
change your life.
So she knows how much the cat
Resents me in the morning. Have to remind
resents
myself.
her in the morning. Welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You're with international psychic medium Leslie Spalaviro, and we're having too much fun in the studio. Elias was just showing everybody on the live feed how her cat loves her in the morning.
Resents.
She said resents, but I say love. Her cat loves her. So welcome back to the show. We are live across 8 platforms: Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, and Twitter, and a couple of huge group pages that we're on Facebook. So we're also live across the Alive 90.5 FM Facebook page. So if you'd like to have a free media reading, you need to come over to the Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air page and see us there, and then post your question up. Tell me where you're from, suburb, state, country, county. I'd love to know who I'm helping around the world. We've got a lot of people on here now that that I've seen here for quite some time, and thanks for everybody supporting me throughout the years of doing this. I mean, I've done 383 live shows, and it's just been amazing. And I still do this because I love doing it. And I don't have any cards. There's my desk. I don't have any cards. I just do this because I love helping people around the world, and it's from my heart. And if I can help people with my true and genuine gift, then we are, doing something right. So if you are a medium and you're not doing this, then you should do something and help people around the world, because there's a lot of people out there suffering. There's a lot of people out there that are grieving, a lot of people that don't have any peace in their life. And if you can help them in a good, positive way, then I highly recommend you get yourself into gear and do it. It's not about having a big fat head either. It's about staying humble in your soul and making sure that you just help everybody. When you help people more, you have things coming back. Not that I do, but I'm just saying I have a lot of good people around me. Okie dokie. Cassandra Beck, I am from Aberdeen in South Dakota. Thanks for joining me. Ash Meadows, happy Monday, everybody. We've got Hope Destiny. I have a court hearing coming up for violence and assault. Do you see how long he will be locked up for? Thank you. Oh, geez. Well, we're not lawyers on here. We don't usually answer these questions, but I do see him in jail. I see the handcuffs on his hand, okay? So on his hands, I should say. So I do feel like that this guy's going to get a bit of a rough up in jail for some reason. I don't know why. I just saw him being roughed up in jail. He's too smart for his boots, they're saying to me. So what's the saying? You never wish, don't want you, Hope Destiny, to wish anything on anybody, especially your ex, because it'll all come back. The karma will come back, and you don't want it reflecting back to you, lovey. So don't wish anything bad on anyone. Just push them off. Just get rid of them. Send them off into love and light. Just blow them away. Just because you put them put them onto your left hand, make them into a little tiny little smurf, and then just blow them away. Just get rid of them, and they will go. 2 weeks, less than 10 days, they will be gone. Okay, they don't look back. They'll go and annoy somebody else. Karen Riley says, not sure if Jess will be on tonight. Okay, well, tell her to come on.
She's on.
Oh, she's on. Is
She's
Jess
on.
Black on? So who was that person that I said before that wants Jess to contact?
She's already.
They've already
Right.
contacted?
Uh,
Because Jess needs to talk to her.
Kylie Payne.
That's it. Kylie Payne. That's right. Nearly forgot your name. Sorry. It's a town, Leslie. What's a town, Karen Riley? What? No, I've lost that. I don't even know what I said there. I can't remember. So let's keep going. Oh, okay, beautiful. So Natalie Kosanik, she says, I won't say hello, but I'll say hi, Leslie and Ellie. How can I ace this interview for a new role? Please and thank you. That's a good question. So from experience and from what I see, the pale blue colors are good, and the pale purple colors, like in a blouse, a nice blouse with a dark skirt, court shoes and stockings. I don't feel like that people, if you want to remain professional, especially in a corporate world or anything like that, you always go in with stockings. It doesn't matter how hot it is, because it's always really professional. They like to see professionalism. Not that you have to wear them all the time, but also what I'd say too is study the, when we learnt all this, when we used to teach it as well, we used to say study all the information about the company as well, because they will ask you questions. They will ask you questions on what is your goal in the next 5 years and where do you see yourself and all that jazz. You can go online and you can look up and say, interview questions for, I don't know, for an electrical company or something like that, or a plumbing company, and go and look up that. You can also look up Pinterest. Pinterest is amazing. It's got so many good things on there. It's got, anything from project management to, how to do a veggie patch. It's just incredible. That's where I learned all my veggie patch stuff. No, I'm only joking. Everyone's laughing here, but it's true. No, I'm only joking again. But yeah. So interviews are very, when you walk into an interview as well, if you walk in there and not be too cocky, not be too, confident, but just walk in there with your head up high, your shoulders back and down, not hunched over, not looking like a question mark. You've got to look like an exclamation mark. If you don't know what a question mark looks like or an exclamation mark is that when you strike down and do the dot underneath. You need to stand up straight. You need to have confidence in yourself when you first walk in, because if you don't have confidence when you first walk in, they're going to go, oh, she's no good already. They already have an opinion, because first impressions count for anything. It doesn't matter how good you are. It doesn't matter if you have 10 degrees. It's always first impressions count, lovey. So all the best. And I feel like you're going to have success with this. There'll be second interview stage as well. And I'm also getting the 16 around you. So if today is the 9th, so what day is the 16th? The day of the 16th is going to be the Monday. I do feel like the Monday you'll hear some information from that. But are you going for 2 roles? Because or for 2 different companies, but 2 different types of roles, but almost the same. Because I just heard 2 roles. I don't understand what that means, Natalie, but I do feel like this is going to be good for you. Either way, the ball is in your court. So think of it like that. So if you go in there knowing that you've got one and that you can fall back on another, you'll be fine. I do feel like that this has got to be done as soon as possible to capture these roles, or whichever one you want, because coming up to end of November, I don't feel like it's a good time because it's too close to Christmas. They're not going to be doing the recruiting. So all the best there, and keep me posted. Thank you. So we've got Daisy Chain. Hi, Sneezy. Are you still dieting, or M&Ms are back on the table?
Skittles now. Not any healthier, but it's Skittles.
I just saw your post too. It's Skittles, right? I love it. How funny. There you go. So let's keep going. Andrea Hayden, she says, hi ladies, please hope you're well. Yes, please, I hope I'm well too. Is there any messages for me, love and light? So Andrea Hayden, let's go, Spirit. Andrea Hayden, just writing your name down. So I get right, issues with the right ear again. So I'm not sure if this was you earlier that I had when I had the issues with the right ear. It's not burning, but I'm also getting itchy throat. You don't like anything around your neck. Like, is it you or your mum that doesn't like anything or did not like anything around their neck, like a scarf or high neck things, you know? So the neck was, they'd like to have the neck free. That sounds really weird, but yeah, I just felt really itchy on my neck. I feel like there's allergies or something like that. I'm also getting 13 around you, 1 and 3 is 4 in the month of April. So April coming up is next year. So what are we in? October, November, December. So we've got 6 months. So 6 months away. Ooh, surprises and big things coming up for you. So look forward to April next year. I feel like April next year is going to be significant for you. And they're saying to me, do the number 24 because it's going to be 2024, but the 24 is significant to you as well. So 2 and 4 is 6 in the month of June as well. So you've got 13 for April, 6 months from now. And then you've got 24 and 6 and the June. So what's all that about? Lots of stuff coming up for you. I also get property as well. So the property, not that I can draw a house properly. The property, I feel like there's issues around the house. And I just saw the neighbors it was like there was the house here, brick wall, neighbors, and then no neighbors. So I don't know what's happening there. So has somebody moved out or you've just moved location or something like that, a suburb? I just heard suburbs. So I don't understand what Spirit's trying to give me there, but I'll just say it anyway. I'm also getting 12 around you. So December is going to be very significant for you. Lots of stuff coming up in December. And this is not just Christmas. I feel like the first 1 to 2 and then on to the third week, beginning of the third week is going to be very, very busy. They're saying to me that you'll be looking after someone. Is that correct? Or like looks like to me, I've seen a young child, but then I see an adult as well. So looking after somebody. And I feel like this is a young little guy, little male. Yeah, young male and someone older, like someone might come and stay with you. Or they wanted to, but they don't fit. I don't know. There's something around the property. Something's not right with the property here. I'm also getting itchy eyes as well. So really itchy eyes. And I'll leave that there. If you could validate any of that, that would be amazing. Thank you. All right. Big breath. Lots of anxiety around you as well. It's like you've got to calm the farm because I feel it now. I feel like I've enhanced everything, and I'm really sorry about that. Michelle Coburn, Ellie, was your cat? Michelle Coburn says, Ellie, was your cat doing love? What does she mean by that?
Oh, she was saying, what was your cat doing?
What was your cat doing?
Yeah, with the cat.
Oh, the photo.
Powerful creature.
She's all right.
Yeah, she's good.
Right, here we go. Let's keep going. Hope Destiny. Over to you there, Miss Ellie. The Hope Destiny one. Did you get it?
I don't have that one.
I Hope Destiny said, thank you. That wasn't my ex. He was my neighbor. I never wish bad upon anyone, even when he done that to me. I still wish him well and stay away. Yes, beautiful. Very good.
I do have one.
Yeah, over to you.
Dawn Beverly Nash said, I lost your show. It just vanished. I have a bad ears. It's itchy. My friend has an infection. Has infection. The 16th of October is the day my daughter passed. My son died on the 4th of May, his sister's birthday. When I'm missing my children, some spirit massage my toes and it puts me to sleep. Thanks, Leslie.
Oh, beautiful. Which lady was that? I missed the beginning of it.
Dawn Beverly Nash.
Dawn Beverly. Yeah. There's I'm just getting Sandra the connection. That's my one. So just jump over there. There should be your connection on that side there, Sandra. Okay. Let's go. The town was Lismore you were talking about. Yes, Karen Riley. Yes. So what was that thing about Lismore? Because I remember saying Lismore. I'm not sure what they're talking about here. They're having a conversation and I'm out of the conversation. So, but Paula Johnson, thank you so much, Leslie. You are spot on with your reading. I am forever grateful for your reading. You're welcome there, lovey. You need to give us more meaty validation than that, doesn't she, Ellie? We can't just accept a thank you there, Paula. We need to have validation, and this is what it was. And I like to know if I'm on point, because that's me, talking to spirit, and I like to know if I'm on point. Hannah Snyder. Good evening, Miss Leslie. Is there if there are any messages for me, thank you. Struggling with my purpose. I know I'm meant for a new direction now, in capitals, just drawing a blank as to where I'm headed. Oh. I always say, Hannah, that if people can't make a decision and they're sitting on the fence, they need to stay sitting on the fence until they actually find that thing. This is not going to be easy for you to find something. I do feel like there's a purpose out there, but I feel like you're more of I just heard the word empath there, Hannah. Okay, so you're more of an empath. So this is about you finding your side of that to help. I just feel like you're going to be doing something like social with people. I don't know if you're already doing that now. I just heard social people. And you'll find that, and I feel like this is going to be the most peculiar time you're going to discover all this, okay? It's going to be really, really bizarre how you're going to discover all this. So it's quite, what's the word for it? Ironic. How do you spell ironic? IRONIC, is that right? Ironic. You can tell I just did history at school. Oh my God. So yeah, I do feel like don't even ask me to geography, because I'm even worse. I need a map. I need a GPS for that. Like, everyone says, oh, you got to go down there, you got to go down here. And I go, oh, do you want to draw it on the paper for me so I can get the directions? Because I have no clue what you're talking about. They go, oh, that street there. I go, no. So yeah, we've got so I do feel like there's a lot of stuff coming up for you. So hold the fort. That's what I'm hearing for you, Hannah. It's not the time now. So spirit will do things to hold you back when it's not the right timing. So don't keep pushing it, because it will be the right timing in its graceful time that it actually gets delivered to you. So don't be panicky. Don't get, too frantic because you're not finding your direction or your purpose right now. It's not the right timing. And I feel like this is going to be after December into January next year. It's definitely not the right timing for this year. And whatever it is, it's going to be amazing for you. And I just see self-satisfaction. I see big smiles on your face, okay? So it's just around the corner. You just got to enjoy your ride right now. It's all about you right now anyway. And I'll leave that there. Oh, that's cool. Oh, sorry, I was just reading something and I was saying that's cool out loud. Alison Turner. Loved and shared. Evening, beautiful souls and spirit. I did not get the job at the fruit shop. However, I have a trial training tomorrow at IGA. Will I this time? Yes, I do. Deep appreciation. Yes, I do. I do feel like you'll get that role. Just strut your stuff there, girlie. Penny Lane, liked and shared. I believe a beautiful black kitten cat has adopted us. Oh, how cute. We already have cats. Should we legally adopt him? Yes, you should. Of course you can. You can. And can I afford this? Yes, you can afford it. There's no reason why you can't afford a pet, or even another pet, I should say. I do feel like that this pet is kind of a spiritual pet, so you're going to need this pet around, if that makes sense. Okay, it's like a spiritual. Has this pet got what do they call when they're black? They've got big green eyes. Like they don't have the brown eyes; they have the big green eyes. So does this pet have big green eyes? That's normally what they have, isn't it, Ellie? Because I've just seen these big green eyes just staring at me. This cat is very spiritual. You're going to find different things about this cat that it doesn't have, that the other cats don't have with this cat. It's really quite bizarre with it. Okay, so you need this cat around you. Mum just came back from being away, so I've been ditched. Oh, okay. Is that you, Ellie, for your cat?
Yeah.
No, I just saw that. Oh, all right. That's cool. Okay, what we got here? We've got Erin Walsh, Grand Rising, Leslie, Ellie, and Spirit. I hope you are both well. Does Spirit have any messages for me, please? Thank you. Lots of love and light. I know your name, and I'm pretty sure that I did you last week there, Erin. Unless I'm just seeing your name pop up all the time. So I get the number 19 around you. 1 and 9 is 10, and the month of October. So this month here, coming into the end of the month, I just feel like there's lots of things coming up. Okay, so hold the fort. That's what I'm hearing. They're saying to me, stay like the spider on the back of the wall. Okay, so you got to be looking down on everything. So zippity zip. You can't say nothing this month, okay? What are we in the first week of the month? So you got 3 weeks to hold your tongue. So hold the fort and hold the tongue. That's what I'm hearing. So don't go overboard. Don't get involved with things. Just pull back the reins from everything. Just say, oh, okay, that's nice. And if someone wants your opinion, just say, oh, really, and change the subject and pull back the reins, because I don't feel like this is the right timing for you at the moment with anything that you say. It's like the moon and everything's not even on your side this month. But after that, forget it. Go for it. You shoot from the hip. That's why I'm saying this. I'm also getting the number 24 around you as well. So 2 and 4 is 6 and June. And I'm also getting 25 and 7 and July. So what do all those numbers mean to you? You got a lot of numbers here. I'm also they just said, what is it called? Wheelchair and pram. I don't know why I got wheelchair and pram. So that's quite bizarre. I don't just hear those two words for no reason. They're also saying an unusual word to me, and it starts with an S, Sarantino or Sorrento or something like that. I don't know. It starts with an S, and I feel like this is something significant around you. So it's a word, and I missed it. It's like it's a what do you call it? A European word. Doesn't make sense to me. It's like when spirits on the other side, they think I can speak every language, but I can't. I can only speak English. So, and then they try and give it to me in English, but it still sounds hieroglyphics to me, but I can't still get it, And I was saying, well, it's Sarantino or Sarens, I don't know, some weird name, some unusual name, I should say. But I'll leave it there. Thank you. If you'd like to have a free mini reading, you need to come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. We're live across 8 platforms, including Twitch, YouTube, Rumble. We help people around the world here. We do random act of kindness as well. I've got Francois Smith here from South Africa and Boksburg. Thanks for joining me. We've got a validation there, Ellie. Over to you.
So Andrea Hayden said, it's me that doesn't like things around my neck.
Yeah.
I get claustrophobic.
Yeah, me too.
I have my two teenage grandsons living with difficulties, one high functioning autism and one with ADHD.
Oh.
Autistic, we're having trouble with getting the youngest diagnosed, and he's playing up so much. He's playing so much at the moment. The April and December are birthdays.
Oh.
Can you see our money situation getting better?
Yes, I do.
Spot on again.
Yes, I do. I feel like the money situation is it's because you're not, Andrea, it's because you're not manifesting exactly what you want with the money situation. It's like, I can't afford this, I can't afford that, I'll just get by to the end of the week. You never say that. You just say, how can I afford this? How can I afford that? I'm getting every week I'm getting better. I'm getting more money in. I put up an affirmation last week. I think it was last Tuesday night when I said the affirmation, or Monday night, I think. But I'll have to write it down on my hand. I've been meaning to put this up. I might just put it up on my page. I'll have to put it up on my page again. The one that I found, and then I slightly changed it to suit myself. But I'll put that up on the page so that you can use that, and that way you can have the affirmation to go by, I should say. Sorry, I'm reading what's on my screen here on my computer and what's on my screen on my iPad at the same time. It was kind of balking me. Okay, is there any other validations there, Ellie? Over to you.
Yeah, there was one from Hannah Snyder. She said, this reading just thrills me. I am a social person. I do feel like my inner satisfaction comes from seeing people smile and distracting them from the sucky part of their lives. I work at a grocery store now and have been wanting more, maybe travel agent or emotional support. My guides have been talking to me through songs, lights, and pennies. OMG, the pennies show up on the floor at work right after it's been cleaned, and machines have been dropping pennies right when I walk by them. I love my guides' presence. You're amazing. Thanks for the hope.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you, Hannah. Keep going. Don't stop in the middle. That's what we need, is a big, beautiful, meaty validations. Now, where was I up to? I was going back here. Phyllis Dalton. Does spirit have anything for me? I feel I'm going backwards instead of forwards. You're going to continue to go backwards if you keep saying that too, because you're planting seeds with the universe. The universe, and I've said this 1,000 times, and I've got to say it again. You need to go watch the Secret Full movie on YouTube. It's free. It's about 1 hour and 21 minutes, I think. And sure as ever, it's going to change your life. You'll have to just pause and keep watching. It's all the laws of attraction. So every single time you write, you think, you say, you feel, I'm going backwards instead of forwards, guess what's happening? Because the universe gets with your spirit and they align up and they go, oh my God, we've got to make her happy. They get excited when you say something, when you're thinking something, when you're feeling something, and they get excited and they want you to be pleased with what they do. So what do? Is they will upset the apple cart even more, because you're planting the seed with them, is that's what you want, even though you don't want it, because it doesn't know right or wrong, backwards or frontwards, doesn't know positive or negative. It just knows literal. If I say to spirit, I want a black dress, all it knows is that I want a black dress. It doesn't know the size. It doesn't know the length. It doesn't know what kind of material. It doesn't know if it's shiny or dull. It doesn't know long or short. It just knows I want a black dress. It doesn't, I can go to the shops and I have to help spirit find it, but it's not going to be found properly because it's going to be the wrong size or the wrong, type of material or something that I'm allergic to. Do you know what I mean? So you've got to plant the right seeds there, lovey. You can't keep walking around saying, I'm going backwards instead of forwards. It's I said this earlier in the live, that words are spells, and every time you say something, you are planting the seed with the universe. I never wake up in the morning and say, oh, I'm going to have a really bad day today. Because guess what? I won't even get out the door because I would have tripped over the dog. I would have, spilt my tea or something like that before I've even opened the front door. So you've always got to say things that are going to be positive, and I hate using that word positive, but you've got to say things that are going to be manifested in the right direction for you guys. And I swear to God, it'll change your life. So, yes, it's, that's how I got my home. I got my home by $1,000 because the spirit and the universe delivered exactly what I wanted. I got my daughter to write down exactly what she wanted. This was all after watching The Secret, by the way. And I wrote down what I wanted with the home. And then I said, I better go look for it. So I went on the internet, looked for it. And sure as ever, 3 months later, it didn't happen overnight, of course, but 3 months later, it was there and it was in my face every single time I went on the internet for the last 3 weeks of when I was looking. And sure as ever, here I am now with the home. So, but I'll leave that there. Back over to you there, Miss Ellie.
Aaron Wolf said, you were so right. I have been trying to keep my mouth shut when people come to me and then especially when it comes to work. The number 7 is my birthday month.
Oh, there you go.
And I will be hitting the big 40 next week. Not sure about the S word.
Okay. Yes. So the worst thing that you could, the best thing that you could do with your people at work there, Erin, is just say, when they say to you, oh, hi, how are you? How was your weekend? You go, yeah. Or even if you flew to the moon, you go, yeah. Oh, it was a little bit boring on the weekend, even if you flew to the moon. Sandra's laughing at me. So yeah, you don't tell them anything, and then you just throw it back in their court and you say, oh, how was your weekend? I bet it was better than mine, even though you flew to the moon. So say something like that, because the more they know about you at your work, the more they're going to punish you with it, okay? Because I don't like to see people happy. Then the politics is getting too much, so pull back. The more you pull back, the less they got anything to say about you. But anyway, we'll leave it there. So back over to you then, Miss Ellie. We've got Phyllis Dalton.
Phyllis Dawson said, thank you.
Sneeze.
Bless you. I was doing really good and let people in. I shouldn't have. I'm going to think more positive and watch my circle.
Yeah, do that. It's so cool. And then when you've got people around you that are really positive as well, I'm going to sneeze. When you've got people around you that are really, really positive as well, it starts to, the feedback will come back, like it's hard to find really good friends. But what I did, would have been about 3 years ago, or actually was a long time ago. I've got really long-term friends, but about 3 years ago, I said, Spirit, get rid of all the baggage in my life, like with anybody, all the toxicity, anyone that's toxic, and just bring in more beautiful people from the friends that I know and bring in more beautiful people. Now we've got like a group of 14. So, and there's no agenda. Nobody's jealous of anybody. Nobody's like bitching or anything like that. It's just really, really cool, So, but I'll leave that there. So Hannah Snyder, completely off subject. How do you keep your platinum blonde so stunning? I fried my hair trying to upkeep. Yes, well, I don't know. I had some of my hair break off, and it was very annoying. But I have used my hairdresser said, and this is expensive, to try the what's it called, K18, which is like $90 a little tiny little 50 ml bottle. It's insane, but it works. So try that one there, lovey. And Courtney Waterman, or for my relationship, anything I need to know. What did she post another question? Oh, here we are. Hi, how are you? Can I get a reading, please? Anything from Spirit? Okay, she's given me lots of thank yous. I want to say hello tonight to a couple of my friends as well. We've got Tony, my MS NDIS client. He's watching on YouTube. So hello there, Tony. Thanks for joining us. He's joined us nearly every single live that I do. He says to me on the phone, he says, Leslie, you going live tonight? Yes, and I feel bad when I don't go live. We've also got possibly Andrew tonight. One of my other friends is on here. He was asking for the link. We've got one of my old high school friends, Michael, on here as well. So thanks for joining me, guys. What else is there? So we'll be back in a minute. You're listening to Alive and 90.5 FM. So we have a 2-minute break now.
Hey,
We have a 2-minute break now. So I don't know. I'm hot. You cold?
I'm hot.
You're hot, are you? Take your jacket off.
Yeah, I was going to.
I've only got an old T-shirt underneath.
We are the Insight Intelligence
Oh.
Group, specializing in the
That's what happens when you go through menopause.
Oh, that's all looked after.
Competitor analysis,
All right.
social media intelligence, reputational risk management, internal or external investigations, professional and proactive insight.
Oh, that's better. Nice fresh
Oh.
air. See, it's not anything for me. It's spirit, because I'm walking in normal, and then it doesn't matter how cold it in here. She's freezing, and I'm cooking. So it's usually just the spirit, the energy.
Rising power prices. Are you ready to reduce your energy bills by 50 to 100%? Then it's time to go solar.
Well, we've got some
Solar Energy
validations
has
there,
helped
Ellie.
Thousands of homeowners take charge of their power.
God,
bills
she's
with
been
smart
with you for
solar
so
products.
long.
Ellie?
Yeah.
She's been with me, what, 14 months? Year and a half. It's gone so quick, hasn't it?
To request a solar quote today. Solar A Energy. We'll do the solar, you do the saving. Station sponsor. Looking for a stopover between Sydney and Brisbane? Visit the City Centre Motel Kempsey on the Big
Oh,
North Coast.
that's so good. I've got lemons in that water, hot lemon water.
Oh, really?
It's really nice.
I was
It's
gonna
like
do
it's
that.
bitter. It's like it's bitter, but it's not bitter.
I was going to do that. It's supposed to be good for dehydration and stuff.
Yeah, it's good for your liver.
Book on our webpage, kempseymotel.com, or contact us directly on 026562.
Where's Miss Harvey tonight? What's going on?
Station sponsor. Are you ready to take control
Is she
of
in the
your
background? Have you
overall
seen her
health?
yet?
Try Bergamet Advanced
Oh, I'm gonna have to sack her. I'm gonna have to sack you, Miss Harvey. Where are you?
Supports healthy cholesterol and blood sugar levels.
She's normally really cheeky when I do something like that. And if she's not on here, she'll watch it later. And she can't say anything because she's not on the live.
Yeah. I've got to show my grandson this.
You on air?
Because he says, is that lady on Nana? Is that lady on?
Oh, how cute. How old is he?
7.
Oh, bless him. It's funny, the kids, like they really like all this stuff
They do.
because they're very vulnerable at that age. Do you get headaches, Sandra? Yeah, because I've got a headache with you.
Been getting a few of those lately.
Welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You're with international psychic medium and Leslie Spolaviro, and that was the quickest 2 minutes on earth there, Ellie, wasn't it? Oh my God, you sure that was 2 minutes? I felt like it was half a second for me, but anyway, we'll keep going. If you'd like to have a free media reading, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. We're live across 8 platforms, Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Twitter, a few Facebook pages as well. So come over, send me your message to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and don't put any don't put any numbers or any names or anything like that, or tell me anything. Just ask me the question. I need spirit to keep in fine form. And I like him to do all the work, not get told what the work is. Is there any more validations there, Ellie? Over to you.
Penny Lane said, yes, he has yellow/green, navy colored eyes. Fingers crossed the other 3 cats are okay with him. I had a feeling he was going to be a spiritual helper of some kind. Thanks. Now I need to save him. Get him sterilized and health checked.
Yeah, beautiful little cutie. What's this here? Dawn Nash says, Leslie, do I put a number on how much money I want? Yes. Wow, thanks and for your advice. Yes, 100%. They say ask, believe, let it go, receive. And you have to feel it. If you don't feel it, that's the thing that people miss when they do this. They have to actually feel it. So, for example, when I got my property, when I was manifesting that, I pictured myself in the actual kitchen doing the cooking. I pictured myself driving the car in the garage, sleeping in the bed, just doing everything like that. I just pictured myself in the actual property before there wasn't even an offer on. I didn't even have anything on it. All I had was a few photos that I just saw from the internet, and then I made a folder in my email and I put the folder in there, the name of the address, and then what I did was I put the photos from that internet site that I found, and I put that into the folder as well. And then I planted the seed that way as well. So Daisy Chain, she said, yes, I got bullied a hell of a lot by a very small group of people. It's shocking. I remain positive and keep going on with my life and my own family. I don't have a problem with spirit, but with people that are alive. Yes, that's what I say too, Lovey. I say I can deal with all the people that are past, but sometimes I can't do people that are living. Back over to you. Oh, you've done the Penny Lane one?
Yeah.
She's done that one. Okay, let's keep going. So Angela Griffin, I learned a long time ago that being alone is way better than having just one person with negative thoughts and intentions. 1000%. I love my peaceful bubble. I love spreading positive vibes. Smile, laugh, and agree. Live, love, laugh, they say. 100%. That's beautiful there, Angela. And there's a lot of people out there that feel, they can't survive in without anybody being around them. And I know 3 people like that from over the years. And I don't have much to do with them now, but this is going like from friends. And it's quite alarming that they need to have that other comfort because they can't get their life together, but they need to have all this comfort around them to try and keep them secure. But once people learn their independence, that's when they feel that security around themselves. So Hannah Snyder says, funny you mentioned kids. My daughter is a force of nature and comes up with the most random stories and says they are memories. She drew planets on her on a unicorn and said she was to live somewhere else, and that was her pet. She did this when she was 4. She's 7 now and talks about heaven, love a lot, and reincarnation. She might be an old soul there, Lovey, I feel. So Hannah, I feel like this child of yours is an old soul. And I got told that by 3 different types of mediums before I even did any of this many, many years ago when my daughter was only very young, that my daughter's an old soul. And that's one person actually said, I think that your daughter was your mother, and she behaves like that. So she behaves as if she's like my mother half the time. She tells me what to do. I go, hang on a second, we've got to reverse this role, because it just doesn't sound right to me right now. And she goes, funny, Mum. Okay, yeah, you got the mum bit right, okay? So where were we up to? Courtney Waterman, she's doing peace to me, or thank yous to me. Let's keep going. So if you've got a question, post it up on the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. So Dawn Nash, Leslie, yes, I've already answered that question. We've got, so I can't say this name, but I'll spell it Tine, Vande, Vande, and Velde. If I was Belgium, I would probably say it, but I can't say it. I apologize for that. However, this person says, is there any messages for me with a love heart? So I'll have to write the name down. I don't even know how to pronounce it. Tini? How would you spell that? How would you pronounce that, Ellie? From Belgium.
Couldn't tell you.
Okay, let's just do the reading. See, it's easier for me to do the reading than it is to say the name, you know that. So I get the number 12 and I get the number 11 around you. So I wrote 11 for November and I also got 12 for December around you as well. So 3 and the month of March, and we've also got 2 for February. So we've got 2 and February, we've got 3 and March. We've also got 11 in November and we've got 12 in December. So lots of numbers around you as well. So I feel like there's also some respiratory issues with somebody around you. They're also giving me pain in the hand. So I just feel like there's a lot of pain, like some sort of issue with my palm here. I feel like I've had a broken or a crushed hand, like left hand. It's very painful. Got to get rid of that. I do feel the anxiety around you as well. And now I know you're from Belgium, but your accent is very strong when you talk English. So you need to slow down, they're telling me, because people can't understand you. Okay, and I'm also getting this left hand pain. I just feel like there's someone's heard it, or there's something's not definitely right, arthritis or something like that. I just feel like something's not right with the left hand. I'm also feeling the pain also in the chest as well. I feel like there's issues around the chest for a male figure around you, and I feel like this is an elder man around you. Okay, this is not a younger person. This is a heart issue as well. So I just heard the heart, and I just heard them say that there was pain, or there was some minor pain, and there's something not right around the heart as well. And I feel like this is an elder man. Was this your grandfather or your father? They look the same to me. You all look the same. It's like 3 generations. It's like you, your dad, and your grandfather as well. It just like everybody looks the same. They also, so I'm getting female and I'm getting male here as well. So I've got female on this side. They all look the same, and all the male. It's like 2 generations of 2 separate families, but they've got the genes are just really strong. Everyone just looks like triplets here. We don't want to start that again. Remember that, Ellie, when we did that with the twins? Yes. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. But I do feel like that things are going to get a little bit more ramped up. So I feel like you've got a lot of ideas and business ideas, but you're too afraid to use it. You don't like taking risks. But I do feel like this is going to be good for you. Okay. So, but I'll leave that there. And I just want to say too, if whatever you're thinking about, think of the surface like this here, and then the rocket is going upwards. Okay, so always look to the top. That's what I'm hearing for you, and I'll leave that there. Thank you. If you could validate any of that, that would be amazing. Back over to you there, Ellie.
So Erin Walsh sent in a validation. She said, follow up, Leslie. I just wanted to let you know that my company has now hired another nurse to help me out. Manifesting 1 more nurse is coming in, then I will move into my management position. Thank you so much. I apologize if I missed the reading you did for me last week. I must have missed it.
Yeah, wow. Go figure, Erin. You're on fire. We said that would happen. Back over to you, Ellie.
And then
just talking to the mic because I can hardly hear you.
Yeah,
that's better.
And then Tinny said, left hand broke my hand last December, and she said, grandfather, my son looks like my dad.
Beautiful. Yeah, that's why my hand was so sore. See, the pain's gone. I knew it wasn't me. Any more, Ellie? No, you're cool. Thank you for that there. How do you pronounce the name? So thanks for that, Erin. Oops. I hate it when my iPad just jumps around and doesn't do the right thing. It causes me trauma. You guys think you got it hard on that side. You try to do what I do. It's like the iPad's doing all these funny things. Spirit's bashing me in the back of the head. I've got,
8 brains.
8 brains. Ellie says I've got 8 brains. Yes, I do feel like that. And I've got this here and I've got that there, and I'm trying to say a name and it's impossible. So Carol Cook, deep blessings and gratitude to Spirit. Thank you. Can you please see when my son will finally be financially able to be in his own space? Yes, I don't feel like this is going to be for another 6 months. Sorry, Carol. She's going, oh no. She's like put her head down on the table. Oh, no, sorry, Carol. I don't feel like this is going to be for another 6 months. Well, what am I getting? 6 is the month of June. So it's October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. So that's 8 months' time. So it's either 6 months' time or the 6th month of June. Okay, so that's 8 months' time I'm getting. So either one. So you can manifest this and you can actually he can find somewhere financially now. I just feel like he's just he's got it too good at home. Okay, he's got to look after himself too. But I do get the number 11 around you and November. I feel like there's good times coming up in November this year. Sorry, I just kicked Sandra. My foot's hurting me, so I've got to
No,
move
that's okay. You didn't kick me.
I'm trying to stretch out my leg because I feel like my left foot was just giving me some pain, and I feel like there's something not right with someone around you that has left ankle or left foot or something like that around you, because my foot was just hurting me and I nearly kicked Sandra then. Sorry, Sandra. But I'll leave that there. But look forward to the time when you're going to miss him as well. So don't wish this out the door too quick. I know this is tough and things can be a bit better, but manifest the things that you want, not what you don't want, lovey. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. So come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, if you'd like to have a free MIDI reading. We are live across 8 platforms, including Twitch, YouTube, and Rumble, and a couple of Facebook pages. And we're also live on a live 90.5 FM. I always get that bit mixed up. So I'm an international medium. Come over to the main page and post up your question on the main page on Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. And I'm looking for Miss Harvey. Has anyone seen Miss Harvey on the Facebook page tonight? I feel like she's slipping here. I've got to call her out. Where are you, Miss Harvey? I found Jess Black earlier, and she was on here. We called her out earlier. So Andy Dan, can you send a text message to Miss Harvey for me, please? See if she's okay. Okay, Gina Manfredi. Anything I need to know, Leslie? That almost makes a rhyme, doesn't it? So Gina, oh no, my battery's going flat. Is that not plugged in for some reason? Oh dear, here we go. For some reason, that not plugged in. Oh, that'll be right. Right in the middle of a live show. Thank you. Did that go? Yeah, it's come back on. I think it was just bumped. Whew, thank God for that. That's all I need is to jumble around on the phone and use my 10th brain. I don't know. Angela Griffin, I learned a long time ago. Yes, I've done that one. Where was I up to now? I've lost my track. I was writing down Gina Manfredi. That's right. I don't know what the question was because I just lost my spot when the iPad went off. Where did it go? What did she ask for? Oh my gosh. All right. Well, that's gone. Okay. I'm just going to do a general. And now I get really, really dry lips around you. I get like the lips, and I feel like there's what is it called? A mineral deficiency with the vitamin Bs. I can tell with the lips, I can feel like the B1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up to 6. But please go to your functional medicine doctor to get checked and all this stuff. I do feel really dry around the mouth. Now you're drinking enough water because I feel dehydrated. I can't even talk because my brain's fried. That's what I'm hearing. And I'm also getting the anxiety from you as well. So lots of stuff around you at the moment. I feel like there's lots of little nitty gritty things that's annoying you. And they're worrying you because they're annoying you. Okay, don't let it annoy you. It's just going to be small. It's all talk. What do they say? Small talk is all talk, so just worrying little things. So it's time for change around you. I feel like this time now and going into November there, Gina, I feel like this is going to be all about you, okay? So you've got from now, which is the 9th, we're moving into, the middle of the month. From the middle of the month, it's head down, butt up, and it's keep going because I don't feel like this is going to be the right road for you if you keep putting along, okay? You've got to get all your ducks in a row here. You've got to get all that all that stuff that you had in the past left in the past and then push forward, because I just feel like this is a bigger time, a bigger trying time for you. It's like you're gone from zero to not to hero yet, but you're getting there, okay? So keep going. Don't stop in the middle. That's what I'm hearing for you. It's like the quicksands there. They just show me, they show me things in themes, okay? That's why I say some things that are repetitive for some people, because it's a theme. If I see the quicksand, they always show me how far the rope is for the person to get out of the quicksand. That's how I know they're in trouble. So or not in trouble, but in like suffering or having some issues, especially around the home. So I'll see the quicksand and they show me the quicksand and they show me the rope, and all they've got to do is get to the rope, but the rope's too far away at the moment. So I feel like you just tread watering in the quicksand. Okay, so hold the fort, don't move too much. Just get yourself slowly out of this. Okay, and I feel like at the end of November, this is going to be fine for you. End of November, it's all over, Red Rover. That's what I'm hearing. And I'll leave that there. Thank you, Granddad. Okay, my son looks like my dad. Did you have any validations there, Ellie?
No.
Not yet. Okay, Carol Cook, she says, thank you. So manifesting it will be. I can't do 8 months. Then you need to manifest it earlier than Miss Cook. Hannah Snyder, that this just came to me. Don't mean to be a pain, but after stepmom passed, you never say died, death, or anything like that, or dead. I like to say passed, okay? Because when you say dead or died or death, it means that the person has, like, it's full stop. There's no soul going any further. It's like you've cut their soul off, you know? Their soul is still living, but you cut their soul off. So always say passed. They passed over, they crossed over, they went to the other side. So she's saying this just came to me. Don't mean to be a pain, but you're never a pain. But after stepmom passed, my dad lost his keys, which had some things on it he still needs. Oh, gosh, can you see where they are? His house is huge. Yeah, I was just about to say, I feel like they're in the house and I feel like they're in the bedroom. And I see all clothes and like trousers and different kinds of trousers all over the place. And I feel like he's hung them up and put them back into the cupboard, and it's there. There's stuff that needs to go into the cupboard. So you're going to find him, but it's not right now, though. I don't feel like this is, and I feel like this is in the bedroom. Good evening, please. Can I have a reading? Sean Ramkellowan. Rankellowan. Sorry, I can't say that name. It's Rankela. God, I can't even write it. Now, what's going on with you? I feel like I've got confusion in the mind. I can't even write your name down. I feel like my hand can't even move. So I just feel like there's a lot of confusion around you. I can't write even the words. There's someone around you that's either had a stroke or had dementia or something like that. I feel like this is an elderly lady. This lady had her heart on her sleeve, and she's very empathetic as well. If that's not you, I just heard Spirit say, ask Haley or Wendy Hammer. Ask Hannah. But I feel like this lady had her heart on her sleeve. Very empathetic lady. Okay, she's one. They're saying to me, she said, I should say, one of a kind. Okay, so they're not shy even when they go to the other side. This lady had a big heart. She's shown me lots of people coming to visit all the time, and I feel like this was on the front of a like a porch. It's what is it called? Like a 3 steps up into a porch. And this was like a wooden, looked like either a wooden or a clad home, wooden porch with the clad on the outside. This is a light color home. She's showing me the porch, and as you walk up, so you'd walk up and the front door is straight in front of you, but the porch is to your right when you're looking at it. Okay, she's showing me that. She's also shown me that when you open the door opens up to your left. You walk down the center of the house, and then the house has got floorboards or something like a dark timber or hardwood timber or something. I don't even think it's a hardwood timber. I just feel like it's either floorboards or lino that looks like floorboards or something. There's energy in that front room there as well. This is an older style home, and I feel like this was her home, this lady's home. And she's also had the anxiety. This lady, she's giving me pain in my leg as well. So my left leg just in a thigh. I don't know what's happened now. I feel like there's either veins or something's hit there or something's occurred there with her leg. And I feel like my leg is swollen. I just saw my leg really swollen. She's also given me breathing issues as well. So this lady had quite a few ailments, okay? I don't feel like that this lady had a very healthy lifestyle. I see the smoking. I don't know if that's you. I honestly don't know if that's you there, Sean, or this lady smoking. It's like a chain smoker. So who's that smoking around you? And I feel sorry for this lady. She didn't have like to me, it looks like she didn't have much guidance, but she wouldn't take it anyway. It wouldn't matter what anybody said to her. She wasn't going to take any guidance. She's saying I was stubborn. I was stubborn. I wouldn't stop smoking. I just feel like this person was a total smoker. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. But yeah, I hope that's for you, because it's she's just sort of waving hello to everybody. This lady's been hanging around you for a while. She just showed me shadows as well there, Sean. Do you see shadows and don't understand what it is? And I feel like this is energy or spirit around you. She's also shown me that within that home, that I feel like that room that you first walk past, I can't even talk because that's how I feel like she's talking. When you walk past that first room, it's actually quite dark and dingy. I feel like there's not bad energy, but a lower vibration of energy in there. It's kind of like nobody wants to go in there. It's like the doom room. You know, you don't want to go in there. You need to acknowledge the spirit and get rid of it if this is in your property. I'm not quite sure if I'm on the right track here with Sean or Haley or Leona, Hannah or Carol, just somewhere around there, because your question is around those other ladies there. I just feel like there's something not right with this property, and this property has like a darker energy in one of those rooms. It's like off to the side, okay, to the side of the house. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. But you seriously got to acknowledge this spirit and get rid of it. It's not a pet. Some people like to have all the pets in the house, like real animals, but spirit or ghosts are not a pet. They will come in and they will weevil their way in, and they'll start, freaking you out and doing different things like we had the other week. Not last week's, was it the week before, Ellie, Red Lily? Last week. It was the week before's one, wasn't it?
Last week.
Last week's show, Red Lily was on, and she had 2 rooms in her home. It was a huge home, and I saw the house, and I said it was the last 10 minutes of the show, and sure as I pinned it up on my page, if you want to hear it, go to the last 10-15 minutes. And sure as ever, there was 2 spirits in her home, and she kept saying to us that that's why her daughters were waking up, because they were the 2 girls that were sleeping at that end of the home, which was a big home. So the kids were suffering, and the spirit just wiggle their way in, and then you can't get rid of them because you don't know how to. But once you start recognizing what's going on, and there's communication breakdown in the family, or there's also spirit playing games with your children and waking them up at 3 o'clock in the morning, you've got to get rid of them because they're not pets. Okie dokie. Okay, over to you there, Miss Ellie.
Hannah Snyder, I think it was.
Yeah.
Hannah Snyder said, "Thank you. I will tell him. I usually say passed more than died, but I usually think of meat soup. Dying, laugh out loud. You have me so hyped this morning. Hugs to you."
Oh, beautiful. Don't even say that about yourself. Don't say that you've died as well, because you're just going to plant the seed. You say, I'm a beautiful, living, beautiful woman. I'm a beautiful man, blah, blah, blah. Angela Griffin. Wow, you just described my steps, porch, and house. Go figure. Thank you. Was that around where so who's the lady that actually occupies the front of that house there, Angela Griffin, please? Because she showed me, yeah, she said, yeah, of course, I don't even know if this lady's connected to this house now, because she just showed me another house. So see, they sometimes confuse me. Okay, Jules from Jess. Hi, Chicky. I just signed in on this account, and there is 45 people signed out and went back on my usual account, and apparently 3 people are on. Thought you might laugh at that. Yes, I did. So, Courtney Waterman, how are you? Good. Really good. Angela Griffith. Wow, it may be me you're reading. Dark energy is backside room of basement. Yes, I've tried making it leave. I don't know what else to do. I've saved and talked to them. Yes, so you just tell them to go there, lovey. You don't need no ghost whisperer or anything like that, or no, shenanigans that some psychics want to tell you so they can rip you off and charge you $500 an hour, or over the phone, mind you. But yeah, you don't need any of that. You just got to acknowledge them. Just say, I acknowledge you, but you need to leave. This is my house, not yours. Go away and leave us alone. You've got to be really firm with them. You've got to get rid of them because they're not pets. And like I said, they'll start causing you grief. What you need to do is go into that room and open up the door as well. And sorry, the window, I mean, and the sunshine. Let the sunshine in. They like it to be dark and dingy. That's what I've noticed over the last 5 or 6 years doing this. I just see always the dark energy likes to be in the dark, dingy, moldy, crusty rooms. You know what I mean? Not saying that yours is, Angela, but I just like to say that's what I see. When I see them, it's always dark and dingy. It's always an ugly kind of spirit in that room. I don't like the feeling of it, and that's why I say it, because my spirit will give me the same theme. They show me the room, and they show me the room with like this, all this, when you come out of the shower and you see the white mist on the mirror. Well, this is dark mist all over that room. That's how I see it, and it's all dark. It's not even lit up, and there's kind of like a little light at the top, but it's just like this, like the movies. It's like a dark, dingy street. That's how I see it. So that, and if I see it like that, and they're showing me the same theme for everything, then I know for sure that that's the same thing for everything that I say, because otherwise he wouldn't give me that message. That's his way of talking to me, is like through themes. Sounds crazy. I don't have one eye in the middle of my head, but that's how spirit does it. Yeah. I think Sean, this is Angela Griffith here, because she's said that's the front of exactly how I described the front of a house. Sorry, but that's what spirit does. I'm sorry. Sometimes when you've got a lot of people on the live, you can't always be 1000% accurate. I mean, I'm close, but I'm not that close. But Angela, I do feel like this spirit needs to, and look, your spirit is stronger clearly than Sean's, because your spirit is pushing through to get this message to you because you're on here tonight. That's how it works. It's not like it's not like spirit doesn't want you to have a reading there, Sean, but for some reason she's just right underneath. You've got, it's not for me, sorry, and then Angela's comment is straight underneath. So that's how I know that her energy is a lot more stronger, because it's pushing you out and then putting her in front. So there you go. But I'll leave that there. Anything else from you there, Ellie? We'll be back in a minute. You're listening to Alive 90.5 FM.
Alive 90.5.
How quick does it go?
Hills to Hawkesbury
Very
Community Newspaper is a family-owned and operated free community magazine. 10,000 copies are printed every fortnight. And
How many people on the internet, Ellie?
45.
45.
If you're unable to
Really?
a printed copy, there is
45.
free online access at
No, I'm talking about on that one there.
Plus the newspaper's social media
On the
sites. The Hills to
yeah.
Hawkesbury team's aim is to inform, involve, and inspire, which is why
That's good for radio.
90.5 makes perfect sense.
Sounds weird.
Wexpo is coming to the Hills. October 11 is when local businesses learn, connect, and grow by networking with over 40
Spirit was
exhibitors
playing
and
around with the
free
cords.
workshops covering success
Yeah,
mindset,
100%. That's what he does. He'll just be naughty. I plugged everything in, and then I see the thing come up, and I go, oh my God, my eyes pop out of my head. So yeah, Angela Griffith said there is no light on the basement. It's very evenly. It literally takes over anyone that stays down there. I believe it's been the issue with my daughter. I know they don't like the clutter. They don't like clutter. There you go. That's what the spirit will do. The spirit will hang around, cause trouble, go away, come back, cause more trouble, and then you don't know it's a spirit, because you just think, oh yeah, we're just having a an argument, but it's actually spirit causing the problems, So
Station sponsor.
Need more time to focus on your small business? Let Aurelian Group handle your business applications. With our expertise, you can free up your schedule to serve more customers and do what you love.
Oh, bless you too. Three.
Bless you.
3.
Growing your business. From
You're on
managing your
fire
online
tonight, Ellie.
presence to streamlining your
Oh no,
operations.
this is a good night, isn't it, Ellie?
Visit Aurelian-Group.com.
She's done, I think we had a 7 or something like that. 7 in a row.
Station
Oh
sponsor.
God.
Looking for support, the coaches
We've got, what do we got? 30 seconds.
Choice Care provides innovative
30
disability and
seconds.
aged care services that focus on the achievement of participant goals and aspirations. Our services include supportive
has the time
independent
gone?
living accommodation
Oh, it goes
and
quick in
tenancy
here.
assistance,
Flies by.
diversification design design and construction, support coordinators and plan management, community nursing care for high needs, and much more.
Oh.
To contact us, visit
Oh, has Harvey? Where's Harvey? Has she
ability.com.au
put this
or call us on 1300
prayer? She give me a
10
prayer?
00
Not yet.
11.
Welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You're with international psychic medium Leslie Spalaviro, and welcome back to my show. We got a special guest in here tonight, one of my followers, Sandra D. Say hello there, Sandra.
Hi, everyone.
She had a little bit of a croaky voice when she walked in at the start. Hi, everyone. Now she's on fire. Are you enjoying the show there, Sandra?
I'm loving it.
Oh, good. And what do you do outside of, not that I'm doing a psychic reading on you or anything, but what do you do outside of this? Do you help people, or what do you do?
I look after my grandchildren.
Grandchildren, go figure. I would love to just stay home and do that. I think that's mad.
And
Instead
look
of
after my son.
Yeah, instead of running around going and, to work. I love my job too, but I have such a laugh at work. It's nothing gets past me at work. Everyone must think I'm a pit bull at work because I just go, oh my God, she's the psychic, she's the freak, so. But nothing gets past me at work. I don't miss anything. It's really weird because then I'll say it, then it'll happen, and then something else will come up. You know what I mean? So it's really weird. It's not weird, but it's just me. That's how I do things. Francois, I think it's spreading. My nose is itching. There you go, Ellie. You've spread it. You spread your sneezies around to the world. You know that?
You're welcome.
You're welcome. There you go. There you go, Francois. She said you're welcome. Because his nose is itching as well. I nearly had a sneeze before as well. So there you go. I not even had a half a sneeze, but it was nearly there. So let's go back. We've got Teresa Murphy, Teranoe. I think that's Teraoe. I have no pronunciation at all. Teresa Murphy is easy. So hi, any messages for my little family and me, please, and thanks. So Teresa, what does Spirit get for you, Teresa? I did shorthand at when I learned years ago, about 20-something years ago, and I still can't understand my writing when I write shorthand. I really can't. I go, oh my God, what was that? Like, seriously. I get the number 14 around you and the 5 and May. So what's significant in May? Birthday, anniversaries, memorials. I've also got the number 2 around you for February. So lots of numbers around you as well. And they're showing me property. So are you thinking of moving, or you've just moved, or some issue with a property here? Because I just showed me the flash of the house. And I'm also getting 16 around you, 1 and 67 in the month of July. So you've got July and May here as well, in February. So big months for you. And I just feel like there's a lot of stuff coming up for you in the next 2 to 4 weeks. So hold the fort. That's what I'm hearing. They're also showing me the number 6, definitely number 16. I just showed me again. So whatever the 16 is around you is definitely significant. They're also showing me the pennies. Now the pennies are just going out. I'm really, really dry in the mouth as well. I just feel like there's dehydration. Are you not drinking any water, and are you worried about somebody at home? I feel like this is a male that you're worrying about as well. I feel like this person has issues with either the heart or something not right with the heart and mind. It's like they're stubborn in the head. That's what I'm hearing as well. Heart and mind. They're saying to me it's 2 different people here. 2 times people. That's what I'm hearing. And I also see they're also giving me itchy eyes, and they're also saying everyone's in a bubble. So what does that mean to you, or what's going on there? Bubble people. It's like this time is the time for change for you. I'm getting the 555 for you. And I just want to say too, if things don't change now, I don't feel like that you're going to have things change within the next 2 to 4 months. If you don't start changing things now and getting yourself out of first gear, it's time to be in third gear by December. Okay, so it's time to step up. Get yourself motivated. Get yourself motivated to start doing what you want to do, because no one's making you happy at the moment. And I do feel really sorry. I feel like there's a lot of pressure on your shoulders as well. I get the anxiety around you as well. It's like I've just clarified a few things that I don't even realize how deep I've clarified that for you. That's what I feel right now. And who's the person with the tears? Is this you? Because I just see the tears. It's like having a coffee, tears, lying in bed, tears, like just wiping the tears all the time. And this is a sorrow pain. It's like the deep, deep sorrow pain. I do feel like this is someone around you. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. Yes, I don't feel like that the person that you're thinking about has any like they don't hold you for, to make you feel guilty, because I do feel like that I needed to say this. And I don't know what you're feeling guilty for. Spirit's just shaking his head because you don't need to. Francois Smith, yes, hi, we've already done that. Ha ha ha. Wendy Merce Martin, spreading 5G sneezes in the third realm. Oh, Wendy. Wendy Merce Martin, you're a very funny woman too. Sheila Hall Smith, hello, beautiful Leslie. Hello there. Well, we don't say hello, we say hi, hi, hi. So I want to try and get this hi, hi, hi around the world. Emily Ayres, hi, Leslie, Ellie, Spirit. Does Spirit have any messages for me tonight, please? Thank you. So, Emily, you just reminded me I've got to contact my friend Emily. Thanks for that. She was one of my old PT clients, and she's a race car driver. And Emily Duggan, look her up. She's amazing. So, and I've got to get in contact with her. I don't know why. I feel like she's just come back. I'm going to contact her. You just reminded me, Emily. Thanks for that. So, does Spirit have any messages for me tonight, please? Thank you. So what do we got here, Spirit? We've got the number 22. 2 and 2 is 4, and the month of April. I'm also seeing Christmas time, busy time for you. And I know this is general because I know it's around Christmas, which is very busy, but I feel like this is the second to third week in. Christmas is going to be a little bit quieter this year, okay? I don't feel like there's going to be as much hoo-ha running around. Quieter Christmas. They're also, I don't know why, but I feel like the last 3 people are so dehydrated. I just want to keep drinking water. Are you not drinking water? Are you deficient in something? Because I feel like there's all this, I feel like there's saliva coming out of the mouth as well, but I don't feel like it's like a dry lips and dry everything. It's really weird because I see one lady with saliva coming down, and I feel like there's a lady around you that has the venom, because they show me the theme and the venom's coming down the side of the face. But then I also want to say too that the water, there's dehydration around someone else. I feel like this is like the yin and the yang here. It's like 1 minute you do one thing and then the next minute you do the other. So lots of stuff coming up for you next year. I do feel like the first 2 to 4 months is going to be very busy. So hold the fort. That's what I'm hearing for you as well. They also give me pain in my right thigh. So what's happened there? I'm also seeing a male as well. This male, I feel like either this male's had a bike. I just saw a bike. So has there been a male around you that's had a bike accident, or what's the story? Because either Sheila Smith or Wayne Earl, Angela Griff, someone around here has either had an accident with a bike, and I feel like my left ankle's been broken, as well as my right thigh's been injured as well. When I saw the bike get hit as well. Now this looks like to me, what do you call it? A charcoal looking, when they do the petrol tank and they make it look a different color. That looks charcoal to me, like a charcoal dark color, dark gray or something. The bike. And this is, I feel like they said T intersection. I don't want to predict this, so I hope I'm wrong. I hope this has been in the past, if anything. They also give me pain in the side of the neck. I feel like there's been issues with the shoulder, into the neck as well, into the vertebrae as well. So this is right side. So lots of stuff going on with this person's body. This is definitely a male. So this is right side shoulder, and I feel like shoulder into the neck, just up here where the neck is, more to the traps. So who's that around you? If that's not you, it's going to be somewhere around where I said earlier. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. Any more validations there, Ellie?
No.
Well, these people, I give out all these readings and nobody wants to give me back some validation. Come on, guys. So we got Wayne Earl. I haven't heard your name on here before. Hi there. Spirit, please. Okay. Wayne Earl, what does Spirit have for you? Now, why do I get something not right with my eyebrow on my left side? Or did you have a scar there? I can't see your photo, but did you have a scar or something got hit or something like that on the side of the face? I'm also getting the anxiety around you as well. It's like you're busy doing things, but you're not getting anywhere at the moment. That's how I feel. So busy doing lots of things, but you're still kind of down in the dumps, not getting anywhere. And do you have a dark colored vehicle as well? Or who's the first person to come to mind with a dark colored vehicle? And I feel like this is a 4-door as well. Now, if you haven't had the maintenance checked or anything like that checked, and I want that done in the next 2 to 4 weeks and no more driving after it if it's not done, because I just feel like there's something not right with it. Look, I'm not a mechanic, but Spirit's shown me the dark car and they face it to the left, the same theme, and he's shown me that vehicle is not right. He's highlighting like the car in like a glowing, like when you turn a light on, that's what it looks like to me right now. So definitely something's not right around that. And do you get a stiff neck sometimes, or or who's the person with the fused vertebrae I just heard? Fused neck or fused vertebrae, or might have been the last one with the bike accident. And I'm really itchy on my neck at the moment. I just feel like I just need to scratch everywhere. Do you get allergies? And I'll leave that there, but I get the number 16 around you, 1 in 67 in the month of July. Lots of good stuff coming up for you, but I feel like there's a few little things in the past that you haven't got over, and it's time for change now, Wayne, okay? It's time for change. It's time for moving on. It's like you're holding everything from the past. It's like you're an old soul holding everything from the past, but you can't let go. You've got to let go. This is the right time now to let go. Otherwise, everything that you're doing right now is going to manifest, and it's going to be around for another like 2 to 4, 5 years. 2 to 4, 5 years, easy. So it's time for change now, between now and December, and I'll leave that there. Thank you. If you could validate any of that, that would be amazing. Thank you. Over to you there, Miss Ellie.
I should actually scroll down to start with. Teresa Murphy T. Roy said, "Wow, my husband is so sick. I've been very worried about him and my children who have disabilities. I feel guilty that I'm not enough. The tears over the last few months I had a falling out with my childhood friend.
Yeah, they've got to write properly because it's hard to read, isn't it?
Me, as I've been putting off starting to do readings for people other than friends. May is my man's birthday. February is my son. And July is their 5th birthdays, including me and my daughter. I definitely don't drink enough water and am thirsty all the time."
Yeah, right. I just want to go back to what she said there. I feel guilty. Don't feel guilty. What are you feeling guilty for? There's nothing to feel guilty with. You've got disabled children. You're doing an amazing job. Like, I take my hat off to you. That's just incredible. The problem is that you haven't had time to actually take time out for yourself. That's what the problem is. You're overwhelmed. She said the tears over the last few months is me. I had a falling out with my childhood friend. Don't worry about that. That'll come back. Don't worry about it, okay? Let it be. Just send a message saying, I know we had our differences. I really love you. I really want you still in my life. If that's too hard for you, then, so be it. They at least you have the last say, So she says me as I've been putting off starting to do readings. So you can't do readings, and I 100% agree with you if you can't get yourself together. You can't go do readings for people when your mind is occupied with tears and your mind is occupied with sorrow. It's impossible, because you're going to feel it more, or you're going to, trigger the other person. You've got to always have a duty of care there, Teresa. You've got to not trigger the other person. I'm not saying you are, but what I'm saying is that when you're stable in everything that you're doing and you're comfortable, that's when you should be doing readings for other people. I really strongly disagree with, I'm not talking about you now, I'm talking about other psychics that have issues with everything going on, and then they go and they do all these readings and take people's money, and yet they trigger things in other people. It's just not right. That's why I do so many live shows, and that's why I do this so many times, hours every week, to prove to people that you've got to have some form of professionalism in this game, and you've also got to have the integrity to know when you need to pull back, So It's impossible for people that are a psychic or a medium to continue to go and trigger other people. It's just not right, you know. So I'm not talking about you though, Teresa, because I do really feel for you. And it's good that you have recognized that you can't do that right now, okay? Because you have a gift, but you've recognized, and that's the first thing of being a good psychic, is that you've recognized that you can't do this for people because you have to deal with other things. And when you sort out that stuff in the background, and remember what I always say is, like, you can't take all the baggage. You got to take the good luggage with you into the future. You can't take all the baggage, but you're doing an amazing job, you know. Like, it's, you've got you've got disabled kids. You don't feel guilty over that, you know. They're beautiful in their own way, and you are beautiful in your own way, because without you they wouldn't be here. Like, you know, it's like a double-edged sword for you. I understand, but you're doing really well. I don't feel like you should be guilty of anything. And you know, I take my hat off to you, because you've actually put off your readings because you need to get yourself better, you know. So, and it'll all come back. Don't think it goes away. It doesn't go away. Once you open the channel to spirit will go quiet. You talk to spirit and you say, I just need to go quiet for a few days or a few weeks or months or whatever it is, but I'll call you back when I'm ready. But please, in the meantime, protect me while I'm doing and getting my life sorted, okay? Because that's the most important thing, because the spirit will come along and he'll put his wings around all of you and everything and anything around you. And that's what I always ask. That's why I never have to do anything like saging or wear crystals in bags under my armpits like some of my old psychics used to do on my shows and stuff like that. I don't do any like that. I don't meditate. I don't do anything. All I say to spirit is 100% please just protect me and everything and everyone around me, and I'm fine with that, you know. And that's what he does. So but Wayne Earl said, I've got a blue car, 100%. So that dark car is, I need that car to get fixed. I don't want you driving it after. I feel like this is going to cause you problems, okay? So I just saw that car again there, Wayne, and I want to say, please get something sorted out with it, lovey. Thank you. So over to you there, Miss Ellie.
Yeah. Sheila Hall said, I fell in the bathroom the other night before and having problems with my right hip and leg bothering me. It hurts and I'm very dizzy.
Oh, geez. Yeah, I feel like the dizziness is just low blood pressure. Like, look at things like the Celtic salt. I take that every night for low blood pressure. I suffer when I got sick with cancer, my blood pressure's always been low. I don't know why. Even before I was sick, it's always been low. So I top it up with the Celtic salt. The Celtic salt's got like 83 minerals in it. It's fantastic. It gives you all those essential minerals. So you can just put some. Even Dr. Barbara O'Neill talks about it all the time. She puts it on her tongue. And she just has a little, you know, little rock salt of that. So, there you go. So Wayne Earl, yes, I've got whiplash. There you go. So Wayne, can you just write capitals validation and just put all the stuff in there that I said, and then just put it there so that Ellie can pick it up for you. But we've got Angela Griffith. She said, that's crazy. My son just told me about wanting to buy this Harley. He's going to be a daddy for the first time in January. Guess I have to talk to his wife. Yeah, I don't know if look, I do feel like this is a bike issue, but I hope this is not a prediction there, Angela. So please, talk him out of that. There's no protection on a bike. I'm sorry. I saw, as I was driving to work this morning, I saw a guy on a motorbike, and you know what? You couldn't even, because he looked so camouflaged to the side of the concrete fence. Spirit stopped me because I heard, watch out. But I didn't run him off the road, but I knew he was behind me because he was too close, you know, and he knew I wanted to go into that lane, but he wanted to go past, but I didn't see him until I was nearly on him. And that's how quick it was, you know. So, and I went, oops, no, can't have that, Spirit. Not today, please. Thank you. I said I wanted a good day, not a sad day. Okay. Here he is here. Back over to you then, Miss Ellie.
Wayne Earl said, dark car, it's a new car in blue. I'm trying to work with Spirit and can't let my mom go. She passed a few years ago. I'm itching all over my body. I go to awareness classes. I don't think that I'm going forward, and I feel like it's not the right time to work with spirit.
Oh, Lovey, it's any time to work with spirit. I'll tell you why spirit's not around, because you keep saying that you are not going forward and that you feel like it's not the right time. So what does spirit do? He goes, throws his hands up and he goes, oh, forget it. I'm not even going to bother now, because he's not ready. He's telling me he's not ready. Why should I give him any messages? And you know what, Wayne, too, if you are looking for them to come and knock on the front door and have a coffee with you, forget that, because I don't do that, okay? They actually will just give you the faintest messages. So the thing that what happens with people when they start out, when they're a psychic or a medium, because psychic is past, present, and future, and that's who I believe my spirit from the other side gives me the messages, which is past, present, and future. The mediumship side is when your past loved ones come through and I talk to them, and they are always on my right. That's why I'm always looking to my right. The left brain hemisphere is your conscious mind, the mind that's actually listening to me. So look up these things for yourself there, Wayne. Do a bit of research on the brain. Your right side of the brain is your subconscious mind. So when I'm in flight, I call it flight with spirit. So my left side's working right now, but my right side's ready to kick in, if that makes sense. So when I'm working with spirit, my right side completely kicks in and I'm down. I'm lowered my vibration down. A lot of people say you've got to raise your vibration, but for me, there's no way. When I'm on my left side of my conscious mind, when I'm talking and listening and active with people normally, my vibration's really high. Nothing can penetrate my brain. It's really weird how it works. But when I'm in flight with spirit, it's completely different atmosphere. It's like you're flying through the air. You're in a plane. It's in automatic mode. This is your left side of your brain. You're in automatic mode. You land on the ground. This is your left side of your brain. Land on the ground and you get stable and you become earthed, and you get all the electrons from earth. But when I'm in flight with spirit, and I call it flight with spirit using the plane analogy, I'm actually under the water this time, and I feel like there's nothing around. I can't hear nothing. Wouldn't matter what happened outside the studio or in the studio. It doesn't bother me because I can't see out of my eyes, even though they're open. I only see what spirit gives me. And it feels like I'm underwater in a meditated state. I feel like I'm extremely calm and peaceful. There's nothing that anybody can change with that while I'm in flight with spirit. So when you're saying, I go to awareness classes, what you've got to remember is that you don't look for big signs. It's always going to be faint signs. I'm not asking spirit to show me, like I'm a remote viewer, so I see everything as like it's in front of me, like you're just looking out of your eyes. But when you ask spirit to show you the signs, and whatever comes to mind, you write down or you say. As soon as you open your mouth, you say it. Okay, it'll all start flowing through. You must trust spirit 100%. It's like we had a reading with a lady on here. I think it was on either a Sunday night or a Monday night a few months ago. I can't remember. Anyway, what happened was the lady that was on, she thought, oh God, I lost my train of thought. My God. The lady that was on, she thought that we had to have, like a full-on conversation with the other side, but we don't. Like I say, the spirit will show you little signs, and it's only going to be faint signs. As soon as you open your mouth, that's when spirit will start releasing everything. And you've got to acknowledge spirit. You can't always walk around and say, I don't seem that, I don't feel like I'm going forward. I feel it's not the right time to work with spirit. Every time is the right time. And I got spirit here jumping up and down going, tell him, tell him to stop thinking that, saying that. But yes, I do believe that the passing of your mother, there's no way. You've just got to call upon your mum. She'll show you the signs anyway, and she's always around you. They don't go anywhere. So you've got to remember too, when you're dealing with spirit and when you're dealing with your, so you can't get past your mum, but you're trying to do a reading. You've got to get past your mum first to do the reading sometimes, if that makes sense, okay? Because you're holding that behind. You're holding that trauma behind. Like I was saying earlier before, you've got to recognize when you've got to stop and go forward, which is great because you've done that. But you're saying that you can't go forward at this time because of spirit. It's not. It's because of you're holding on to that past. That's probably why you're not getting any messages, or you feel like you're not getting any messages. I believe you're getting messages. I just think you're missing them. But I'll leave that there. Thank you. Any other validations there, Ellie? Not yet. So Wendy Moose Martin, that is true. I have been watching a person and really want an answer without PayPal. Poor people that are seem to so desperate and sorry. Yes, 100%. Yeah, so Teresa Murphy said, yes, thanks. I don't make time for myself. I need to do more meditation. See, I don't meditate. I don't have time to scratch myself. So I don't meditate. I just say, Spirit, we're on. All I want, Spirit, is you to be on. Give me a smorgasbord of information between 9 and 11 o'clock tonight. I don't want to know beforehand because I'm talking to people or I'm setting up. I don't want anything after 11 o'clock because I need to go home and I want to have a good night's sleep with no spirits in my bed or in my house. Okay, thank you. So for me, it's not about any money. It's to help others. I need to do more meditation and time for myself. Yes, beautiful, Teresa. That's it. It's not about the time or the money. I do this to use my gift, to give it back because I was given a gift and I'm giving it back to people. And I don't use cards. I don't use anything. I just need to give my gift back to people and help people around the world. So Teresa says, yes, Spirit has gone quiet. I thought it was me. No, they're never quiet. It's just because you miss the faint messages. You can't always have a message that's, I don't always have the remote viewing. I don't always have the hearing. I don't always have the smelling or the feeling. Sometimes I'll get all of them. Just depends on what's going on with that person that you're reading for. I do always ask Spirit and angels to protect me and my family. I know things are going to get better in a few months. Beautiful. Thank you, Teresa. All right, where are we up to, Miss Ellie? Oh, we're nearly finished. I have to find the prayer. So if you've missed your question, then post up your question tomorrow night. We'll be alive tomorrow night on the home show, which is from 10 till midnight. We'll probably only go till about 11:30 tomorrow night there, Ellie. So, yes, tonight's show has been very interesting and informative. Thanks, Leslie, for sharing your knowledge. You're welcome there. So let me go forward. Any other validations? What's this one here? Yes. Beautiful. Yes, I haven't got time to read that all out, Angela, but that's beautiful. Thank you. Sharon Jordan, another great show, Leslie. Thank you. So I'm going to go over to, and I'm going to get Miss Harvey's last prayer because she's been slack tonight. She hasn't been on. I have to get a hold of her. All right, where are we? So we do prayers every night as well. We make sure that we share these prayers around the world and that people are not suffering. Wayne Earl, thank you so much, love. You've encouraged me now because I've been expecting big things. I've noticed that crystals don't want to work with me. See, you're saying it again. You're saying it again. Anything will work with you if you say the right things. There you go. There's your last validation there, Ellie.
Emily S said, I don't drink enough water. Definitely get told I need to drink more. My cousin does own and ride a motorbike.
There you go. Yeah, just tell him to be careful. Yes. Anyway, here's a prayer from Miss Harvey. It's called Life in This Moment of Time. Life can be hard, and this we know. As we look at our shopping, not a lot to show. The economy has simply gone through the roof. As we all pay our bills, there is the truth. This world has gone mad, I hear you say, as the cost of living goes up day by day. Some only ask for a roof over their head, maybe some food and a nice cozy bed. We should count our blessings as many don't have that. Simply a pet that they can maybe pat. Many sleeping in tents looking for a brand new day. Sleeping in the cold, it's for you that we pray. So if you can manage to put food on the table, you just be thankful, for many are not able. Let us all send some blessings and love and light. So many are homeless and terrible. That's a terrible plight. Let us all feel gratitude and send out our love, be it from you or the angels or heavens above. Love and light to everybody, and good night, everybody. You're listening to Alive 90.5 FM, and we'll see you next Monday from 9 to 11. Thank you. Good night.
You are listening to Alive 90.5.
Oh, there we go. Just got to turn this off. Oh, my back just cracked. I was sitting like that on an angle all night.
Well,
Okay, I'll just turn this off.